My first guest has written a new book. It looks back at his 40-year career, having presented some of our best-loved children's programmes. A very, very young Kylie Minogue there on Wackaday. That was back in 1988. Timmy Mallett is here. It's so good to see you.
How lovely to see that again as well, Lorraine.
I know. Now, this book, it is so much more than just your normal biography, isn't it, or autobiography. It's much, much more than that. It is all about a very personal challenge.
It's my memoirs based around the adventure of a lifetime. Cycling and painting the Camino de Santiago. It's an ancient pilgrimage route, and I cycled alone from home, taking with me my paints to try and reach my potential, I suppose, inspired by my gorgeous Down syndrome brother, Martin. Martin lived every day of his life in the moment, right here, right now, and made the most of every ability that he had, even with language and learning difficulties. And he was always my great inspiration to see if I could do this, because it's quite a journey to 2,500 miles over 2 months. With no pre-planning, as it were.
No, and it's tough, Timmy. I mean, we're talking about tough terrain, and you went at the worst possible time.
Well,
because the weather was really bad.
I set up
really
in springtime, thinking,
yes,
you know, spring's going to be lovely. I went in the middle of March, and it coincided with the beast from the east.
It sure did. And
lashing rain and torrential winds. And you go, what's this? Why am I doing this? Is this a good idea? But somebody said something to me along the way which has really resonated, which is dream big and your life can be big.
Yeah.
And it's made me start to think about the things that I've done and achieved in my career, if you like. Itsy bitsy, #1 around the world. I mean, that's quite something.
It sure is. And bashing Margaret Thatcher over the head with a you know, with your mallet. That was the other one. That was a cracker.
What a joy.
What a joy. As many a person would have liked to have done that, that's for sure. But it was, and like, you were supported along the way, talking about Prime Ministers. Theresa May, when she was Prime Minister, took time out and came along and waved you off.
Came to my house.
Yeah.
She wanted to know about the Camino and the reason for it, and about Martin, and she said, "I'll come to your house. Philip and I would like to walk this route one day."
Yes.
And I remember at the time thinking, crikey, that could be a whole lot sooner rather than later. But the support from Theresa May was really something. And then I had President Macron wrote me a good letter. Prince William wrote me a letter, said, "Timmy, you're nuts. Good luck." I had the Archbishop of York and people from all over.
Amazing.
Just said, you know, go for it. And you think, yes, OK, I've done the preparation. Let's see how I can do this. Then there was the sadness of my dear brother Martin dying 5 days before I set off.
I think you were still grieving. You must have been. You know, and that must have been so difficult.
You know, somebody said something to me along the way. My brother Paul found his name tags. You know, these things that your mum sews into your clothes to show that they're definitely yours.
Absolutely.
Well, he found a bundle of these Martin Mallet name tags. And my very good pal Stevie, your husband, Lorraine, said, put these along the route at special places to mark the way. And he said, when Google's gone, the internet in 100 years, if somebody finds one of these, they'll be able to look up the story.
Yeah.
And I've got the map. I've done the drawings and the map in there.
Yeah,
shows the spot of every single Martin name tag across Europe. What a fine and wonderful idea. It was a really good suggestion of his. And then I had to paint the journey.
You did, and the paintings are fantastic. I mean, they're very evocative, and actually you can sense how you were feeling when you were painting them. That's the thing.
Thank you.
Yeah, virtually well.
Yes. Well, paints were always part of the Wackaday journeys.
Yes.
Because on Wackaday filming trips, I'd take the paints with me, and the crew would love that. When we're short of a story, director would say, "Paint a picture, Timmy. Tell us what you're doing." And the crew would say, "That's nice. We can get a sticky bun and a cup of tea while Timmy paints a picture." And so art and history and storytelling has always been important in my career, and that's what I've put into the book, and I'm really thrilled with it.
They're beautiful, beautiful paintings. They really are. What do you want people to take away from this book?
The fact is that, you know, dream big and your life can be big. You know, go for the big idea and try it. Do some preparation and practice, but, you know, life is full of possibilities, and reaching your potential is a good thing to do. And, you know, I've reached an age where I go, hang on a second, these are the golden years.
Indeed.
Do it now.
Yes.
Don't waste time.
Absolutely.
Don't think, I'd love to do that one day. Well, what's wrong with today?
That is a great motto. And look, you've got your mallet there.
I have.
Who do you think... Because some people would say that, you know, God love them, that Harry and William, who have fallen out, need a bop over the head. But no.
Actually, I think they probably need a bit of a hug.
I agree with you.
They were both wide awakers and would sit...
They loved your show, didn't they?
They would sit and watch Wackaday with their mum, Princess Diana. They would sit there, roll one leg of their shorts up. They would wear their twin peaks.
To do, that's right.
And then they would look at the camera and go, blah!
That's adorable. Maybe they should do that today and get something sorted out. You could go sort it out.
Perhaps a little game of Mallets. Mallet would sort it, wouldn't it?
Do you know what? It probably would. And a bit of your optimism as well, Timmy. Thank you so much for coming in. The book, utterly brilliant. It's out on Thursday. This week on Thursday.
Yeah.
And it's all of the stories that you would expect, you know, from you, but also this amazing journey as well.
With the drawings that I've done along the way, and the paintings are in there. And let me know what you think. And if you ever come across a little Martin Mallet name tag, just let me know.
Absolutely. And it's utterly brilliant.
God bless you.